let's move on
And
to FAS
the,
then.
the
We're
FAS is,
talking.
yeah,
Hmm?
what'd you have on the FAS?
Our your shot call last week was 115 to 125. Mine was once again I basically mine was just larger than yours. So if it's in between 115 and 125, it's definitely yours this week.
Well, it closed at 126.65. How about that?
Oh dang! Okay, that's in my window because you ended at 125, mine ended at 129.
Yeah, I said I'd revisit the high. I didn't know if I would, where I
It
was going to
revisited the high
go.
Monday morning. I remember I texted you. I'm like, hey
Yeah,
Jim,
right.
your shot call's already out of the water.
Yeah, I know, right? But I don't care because it went up.
Well, no, exactly. I'm never complaining about it. A good week.
The more interesting part, now today you would have thought because of the numbers on the employment and the financials were they were softer this morning when they started out.
Right. You
And
can see that doji today. It really didn't go much of anywhere.
but here's the big thing right there. You can see that's a tail with
A long
a
tail though.
close
Yeah.
way at the top. This kind of tells me there are buyers in the wings looking to continue buying. I wouldn't
Okay.
be surprised. So this is my new shot window for next week. And
Well, we're gonna get to that.
I know, I'm just saying, this is kind of the window range I think we're going to roll into next week,
Yeah.
which is good because it's a step up from where we were.
Yeah. No, we went lateral for a while there, and it looks like we're kind of moving back into a raising channel again.
And we broke out of that resistance line that is right about here.
What was that, like
So
123-ish?
120, about 122, 50,
122?
something like that. Yeah.
122.50. Perfect.
But that was the resistance. We already broke through it, right?
Yeah.
Now we broke through it for 4 days and held it over. So
Well, hopefully that's the new
this is,
floor.
well, so that becomes the new support level. That's
Yeah,
correct.
exactly.
We're 4 days in. We should be looking to move higher with no upward resistance.
Sure.
There you go.
Awesome. All right, and then UDAL was our third shot call from the end of last week.
Yes, you
We basically had the
do.
exact same window on this one. Mine was 70 to 76, yours was 71 to 75.
And we closed at 74.95.
Right at the top of yours, that's a solid win for Mr. Jim Howe.
Mr. Jim wins, yay!
That's
But
that's two for
one of the more interesting things here, again, you can see that we broke out of kind of the resistance up in here along this line. We broke out, and they move in waves. So there's your high wave, right? And
right.
now we've broken down, then we broke down, and now we're going lateral, and then we broke out of that lateral move again and
Yeah, we're
started
kind of back
moving
towards
up.
the middle of that
Yeah,
channel. What's the timeline
yeah.
on that channel you're looking at?
Well, this covers quite a bit of time. This goes back to April 15th. Um,
Okay, so this
but
is like a
I
2 month.
like, yeah, these boxes. I try to find the core
Oh no,
trade
not the
support. Yeah.
box, the channel lines you've got there.
Oh,
The
these channel lines.
yeah.
Where do they go to?
Yeah, what's the range on that?
1,200 days.
Okay.
So we're going back like 5 years
Yeah.
on these channels. So that's our rule, man. That's the Jim Howe rule, right?
No, I
So
know, and that's what I was saying is like you can see it's actually holding pretty closely to that channel.
3 rules. 5-year trend. Is it in my favor? Yes, it is. It's inclined. Step 1. I might invest. 2-year trend line. Still slightly inclined. Might invest. Looks like it's oversold or overbought up here. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll wait out that. 2-year trend line already there. 1-year trend line. Where am I going? Oh, I'm back in the going up again. So,
Yeah.
you know, this tells me, my little feeble mind is like, all right, so I passed all of my trend tests. I'm basically heading up. Now, am I going to buy at the high or the low? I don't know. But I do know that the trend is favoring me. So
Mhm.
it's somewhere, even if I buy too high, at some point, I'll catch up to myself. As
You'll
long as
make money on it eventually.
exactly, as long as all the trends stay in place.
Yeah.
6-month run, still a good trend. So,
Yeah.
and I go all the way down to 3. I like all of these trends to validate that nothing is changing for me to worry about.
Yeah.
So once I get to that point, then it becomes academic. How and where am I buying in? What is
Right.
the number?